Still keeping passwords in notes, or worse, you're using same old password everywhere. I can totally understand. You cannot memorize 100 passwords. Therefore, in today's video, I am going to help you understand everything about new Apple's password app. If you are a Mac user, this is a must-watch video for you. Hey everyone, welcome back to Crazy Editors. 8 out of 10 Mac users are not using the features I'm going to explain in this video. With the latest macOS Tahoe upgrade, the password app looks a lot better. It is now a full-fledged password manager app that works across all Apple's devices like iPhone, iPad, MacBook. Before we start using Passwords app, a question definitely comes here. Is it safe to store passwords and user IDs in this application? Let's see what Apple says in their privacy statement about Passwords app. So here it is. Passwords can securely store your saved account information such as your passwords, passkeys. Information is stored in passwords is encrypted on your device and cannot be viewed by Apple. So yes, definitely the data in Passwords app is absolutely encrypted. In the first step, let's ensure the password sync is on to iCloud. Click on Apple icon at the left side top corner. Get to System Settings. Click on the username at the left side top corner of this window. On right, click on iCloud. In this window, you need to look for this tab, Passwords. Click on it and make sure you enable Sync This Mac. To make this system even more effortless, let's jump into one of our web browsers. I take example of Safari. Open Safari at the left side top corner where you see Safari, click on Settings. In the very next window, there is an option which is autofill. You need to make sure that you enable this box right here, usernames and passwords. Now let's look for Passwords app on your Mac. Right side top corner, click on Spotlight Search, type passwords. And this app is protected with the Mac login password. If you are not using a very strong Mac login password, then this is going to put everything at risk. So here, something is most important. Set a Mac password which is kind of unbreachable. To check the integrity of your password, you can open this website which is Nord Password Checker. So real quick, I'll set 2 examples here. If I have a password which is pretty simple, let's say Apple with a capital A, $123, this password is moderate. It can be breached within about 3 hours. Now let me try to use a passphrase. My cat color is black. This password has no special characters or no numbers, but this password is strong enough and that can take centuries for somebody or some tool to breach into it. So you can go ahead and choose a password which is strong for your Mac in the first place. This is the dashboard where we see all type of passwords. That's the first tab on the left. Second one, passkeys, codes, Wi-Fi, security, deleted. But before we get into this, if you're using Safari as your primary web browser, you're all set. Once your Passwords app is open, at the left side top corner, you will see an option Passwords next to the Apple logo. Under this Passwords app, you have this option Get Browser Extensions. In this window, if you have a secondary web browser, you need to get a dedicated extension for that web browser. Click on View. In the next window, you're going to see something, iCloud Passwords. Simply click on Add to Firefox. Click on Add. Okay, this is right here. When I click on this extensions icon at the right side top corner, by clicking on this setup button, we can also click on Pin to Toolbar. And now this password extension is going to directly communicate with the built-in password app on your Mac. As soon as you click on it, you will be given a prompt to verify the code. From here, even if you click on Manage Passwords, it will directly take you to the Passwords app again. From now onwards, if you open a website, first of all, you will get this prompt the first time. Would you like to allow Firefox to access and use your saved passkeys? Oh, definitely allow this. In the next window, you will either enter your email address the first time and enter the credential. From now onwards, if you're going to access any website on your Mac in any web browser, you're going to get this type of prompt to save those details in Password app. So all you do is save password. In fact, you can also go ahead and set up the passkeys here. and click on allow. Click on continue. And next time you wish to log in the same website with the existing username and password, you can simply click on the username and next you'll be prompted to log in with a passkey. You click on continue and done. Now let's get back to this password app. So this is how the dashboard looks, where once again, on the left, you have got all those tiny tiles, the type of security keys or credentials you have saved here, everything you can directly get into and check them out. At the left side top corner where you see passwords, click on it, get to settings. How you want to show accounts as titles or you want to show them as websites, you can choose whatever you prefer. Next, you can check the box Show Passwords in menu bar. Further, you'd be able to simply access Passwords app directly from the menu bar. Now, what if you have been already using a password manager and you're paying a premium every month or maybe every year for it? How would you switch it? So it's pretty simple. You can go ahead and get to your password manager app, learn how you can export the passwords from that app, and then in this passwords app, at the left side top corner, you need to click on File, and over here you get all the options. So if you have already an exported file ready, you can click on Import Passwords from a file, and next click on a CSV file that has been exported by the old password manager. Moreover, if you wish to also save all the passwords and credentials right now on some hard drive or maybe some different device, you can also export all password file. In the app's dashboard, you have a plus button at the very top. You can click on it to manually enter a website. Further, you enter the username. Here, if you already have a password, go ahead and make an entry for it. If you're willing to set a strong password, you can choose a strong password from the recommendations and then add some notes and click on Save. If you made a mistake, you can also click on this button Edit, change the username. You can also update your password. Also, you can click on the Change Password button that will ultimately take you to your default web browser. In the same window, you also get the option Setup Codes. You can also choose a QR code image. Once done making changes, click on Save. If you don't need this website credentials anymore, simply go ahead and click on Edit, and you can click on this button, Delete Password. Now, what if you made a mistake? You deleted something you did not wish to. On the left side, you have a dedicated tab, Delete, get into here, and here is the password that we deleted. We can simply click on this button, Recover, and store it back in the passwords. Moreover, you have a dedicated button for the passkeys. All the passkeys you can retrieve right from here. You also have the dedicated codes tab. If you have any code set up here, here's the dedicated tab for the Wi-Fi. Here you have a list of all Wi-Fi networks you ever stored under your Apple ID on your iPhone, iPad, or maybe MacBook. If you wish to retrieve any information, again, let's take example here. Let's say you want to retrieve any Wi-Fi network passkey. In the next window, when you hover the mouse on password, you can reveal what password is. Also, you can click on this button Show. This is going to generate a QR code. Now, you can ask anybody to simply scan this in their camera, and as soon as you do that, you're going to get a prompt to join that network. Moreover, you can also click on the Share button at the top, and from here, you can email this, text this, put it in the notes, freeform, reminders, copy it. Further on left, you have a crucial button, Security. Now this section is really important for everybody. Suppose you have been using a password that has been exposed on the internet already. You don't know about it, but you can find simply over here. If you've been using a simple and easy password that has been already compromised, you can click on Change Password. And next to that tab is Deleted. Like we demonstrated already, you can find all deleted passwords here in this tab and restore them if you need them back. Moreover, you have a dedicated search bar at the top right corner of this window. If you have a big list of passwords and it will take you a moment to simply scroll through one by one, you can also type a specific keyword here to find a specific password and it will pop up right there. So that's it in this video. Everything about new Apple's password app. You've been using a paid password manager or maybe you're still making notes. You can stop doing all that or save some money. If you have recently upgraded to macOS Tahoe, then you must not miss our 10 security tips you should enable right now. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe Crazy Editors for future tech tips, tricks, and solutions. Until next time, you take care of yourself and I'll see you in the next one.